Hey everybody, I'm back again with another unboxing video. This time it's Hyperkin Duke for Xbox One and Windows 10. Now I know back in the day a lot of people didn't like this original controller, but it's mostly people who didn't have big enough hands to use it. I, wham, have gigantic hands. So I loved it. I thought it was one of the most comfortable controllers that I had ever played with. When I saw this, I had to have it. I begged and pleaded, and it was a birthday present. Now, this is brought back by the guy who made the original Xbox, and since he does not actually work for Microsoft anymore, it's not wireless. This controller is not wireless. If you're looking for a wireless Duke, you will be disappointed. The wire detaches from it, but you have to plug it in to play with it. But, I mean, Microsoft does not like giving outside companies or people access to their wireless technology. That's just how it is. That's always how it's always been. And I don't know if that'll ever change. Now, let's unbox it. Okay. Now. Boom. Okay, to start with, we got, right on top, we got the manual. Because, you don't know how to use a controller. Kidding. Here's a very special thank you from Hyperkin, I assume, to the people that made this possible. I don't know if the camera's picking it up well or not, but it gives all their Twitter handles. Now, when I say this was made by an outside source, I will say I'm pretty sure Xbox okayed this. They deemed this controller okay to be made. They're like, yeah, you can do this, because the guy who made the Xbox found the old prototype or whatever, was like, hey, I need to put this back out, and that's what happened. I will say also, I did quote the price earlier, $69.99. That is if you can find it anywhere. It's sold out everywhere, and it's not even supposed to be released until the 15th. I pre-ordered it a while back, and then they pushed the release date after they had already taken my money. I don't know if that's why they decided to send it to me early or not, but I got it today. Now, here's the controller itself. The Duke, the big boy, the bad boy, the controller of my affection. I loved the original. Now, in my hands, this thing feels the same as I remember the original Duke. It still has the white and black buttons, which act as the right and left buttons. I'm pretty sure they just do the same function. It has a jack for 3.0mm sized headset. It does not have the place or the room or the form to fit an adapter for a headset, because I know some people like having the controls on the adapter right there at their fingertips. But if you hit the Xbox button, which is this button, which we're going to talk about in a minute, it'll bring up the sidebar on your Xbox, and then you can scroll over to settings and you can adjust your audio settings that way. It's not as convenient as having the volume mixer and stuff at the tips of your fingers, but it works all the same. I've done it. It's not bad, in all honesty. Now, it also does not have memory card slot, and right there is where the cord attaches. This, we're going to peel this off right here. You're thinking, but wait a minute, it's blank! Well, let me get the cord out and show you what this beast can do. Cord, forgot to show that out of the unboxing. The cord's actually fairly long. I don't know the quote on the exact length. It might say it on the box somewhere. I'll look at that right after I do this. Get this plugged in. And okay. It was tough, but it's because of the angle I was setting. Now, I'm going to set this Duke controller. Well, I'm going to set it like this. And I should have it plugged in and back in time to show you what it does. Even though I know everybody's expecting it. Everybody, oh, vibrated. And it's on. Look at that. Now, you old school gamers like me who had the original Xbox, you know what that is. That's the loading screen from when you first turn on your original Xbox. It's beautiful. I love it. Now, this stays up here like this, okay? Unless you hit it, which this is the Xbox button, so you're going to find when you're playing Xbox, you're going to have to hit this a lot. But when you hit it, boom, replays again. Okay. I'm ecstatic about this controller. I am going to baby this thing like you would not believe. It feels heavy and big and tough and strong, like it could handle it, but I won't take chances. This was my all-time favorite controller ever when I was younger. I know some people had that difference of opinion though, because they, like I said, they had smaller hands. They didn't really get down with this controller. Sorry about that. I had dropped something I had to pick up. So yeah, this thing is awesome, and I'll show you the inside. The inside of the box comes packaged like this. It's foam that's fit perfect to the Duke controller. So what I plan on doing is to help baby this thing. When I'm not using it, I'm just going to slide it back down in there because I don't want anything to happen to this. It is a rare, sold out everywhere controller. You could probably go on eBay. I've seen these selling on eBay. People are selling their pre-orders for $150 to $200, and it's actually selling. Like, it's not just them putting it up on eBay and nobody's buying it. People are actually buying them. Now, I'm not going to do that with mine. I am in love with this thing. Let me see. I just got a Facebook notification. Anyways, it does not say anywhere how long the cord is. Oh, it's 9 feet. It's a 9-foot detachable cable. Now, I'm going to be playing a lot of games with this. I'm going to see what it's like. I'm going to get some Fortnite going even with this. See how that goes. Maybe put on some Builder Pro. See how these buttons affect my gaming, since I can literally just... And if it would just be better to use this. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to give this thing a 10 out of 10 just on the unboxing because of how in love with this controller I've always been. And this isn't just a nostalgic thing either. It really is that comfortable on my hands. I miss it. I've missed it a lot. So glad that I have it. On the back it says Hyperkin Duke. Very nicely crafted. The plastic's not too thin. Like, I've squeezed it a little bit and got a nice weight to it. Doesn't feel cheap. Like, it feels like a nice controller. So my recommendation is, if you're looking for this controller and you're like, man, I don't know if I want to spend $69.99 on a controller, it seems kind of steep, but you actually managed to find it in stores at GameStop, I pick it up, because, like I said, it's sold out everywhere, and I don't believe they're bringing out another wave of these. I'm pretty sure that they're just what's out is all that's out. I could be wrong. They could be saying that, but everything I've read and heard is what they put out is all there is. So I appreciate your time watching my video. I wish that I could do more videos than I have been. I always say this, and it never pans out, but I am really going to try. I got a gaming page now, and you can catch me streaming games. I'm going to put the link to all that in the description. So I will catch you on the flip.